All right, I'm here with the legendary Brian Boitano here at the Tweethouse in Napa. Brian, thank you very much for being here. So Brian, tell me, you're a world-renowned figure skater. What have you been up to most recently?
Most recently in the last couple of years, I have a cooking show it was on Food Network, and now it's moved to Cooking Channel. It's called Would Brian Boitano Make, and I am writing a cookbook coming out next year. I have another cooking show coming on, and I'm sort of branching off into the food area, which has been really fun. Still skating full time, doing some TV specials every year. Skating keeps me in shape, keeps me in great shape so that I can eat and drink what I want.
I mean, you're starting your whole cooking show and everything like that. That kind of makes you more of like an entrepreneur. So how has that been going for you? I mean, have you been kind of experienced a lot of success? Have you been encountering any unfortunate failures? I mean, what lessons have you learned from that?
Wow, I mean, the food industry is there are a lot of similarities between food and skating. With food, when you're cooking food, which is one of my passions, and it has been since I've been 25 years old, there are a lot of layers involved. Like with skating, there's you have to choose the music, the costume, you have to work on the technical, the spinning, the jumping, everything. It's all these layers that go on top to make a good product, and it's the same thing with food. So I'm sort of used to that, and it's now grown into sort of a new passion for me. Since I've been cooking, when I was 25 years old, traveling around the world, experiencing different cuisines and wanting to replicate them, but I was always on such a restrictive diet that I couldn't do it. But now I've been able for the last 25 years to sort of encourage that with me and my friends and enjoy that.
Interesting. So are you using technology to help kind of promote your cooking show or anything like that?
I'm on Twitter. I have a Facebook account. I have a personal Facebook and a fan Facebook, which is so confusing to me. The whole thing is so confusing. I can't figure out. When I first started the Facebook thing, I just started a personal page, and then I accepted everybody who joined, and I thought, oh, I'll just keep accepting people even though they're not, not really people that I know. And then I got to the limit of that, and then I had to open a fan page, and nobody wants to join the fan page. They want to be on the personal page, but I pay more attention to the fan page, and I totally ignore the personal page. It's like this, it's like a whole new sort of, being technically savvy. It's like you have to get a whole crew of people who know what they're doing and have to give you advice. And with Twitter too, it's like I'm here at the Tweethouse learning a lot more about how to use Twitter on a business basis, and it's fun. And now there's Instagram, and there's all these different things, and I think it's good to learn new things, but it's hard to juggle everything.
Are you using services like Instagram or anything like that?
I use Instagram. I have my own website, which I don't know if is obsolete or whatever, but I have all my recipes, all my pictures, all my history. I think that, and it's so funny to me because people will say to me, what's your website? I'm like, it's brianboitano.com. But people, I think, have a tendency to go to Facebook and to Twitter first before they look for you on the web. But I think it's still essential, for me at least, to have a web page.
What's the most craziest thing that someone's ever asked you on Twitter?
Not crazy, but I get a lot of young boys in their 17-year-old, that follow South Park.
Yeah.
Just quoting the lyrics to South Park. I mean, they'll be like, hey, Brian Boitano used his magic fire breath and got the con, or whatever it is. And I'm like, dudes, come on. And they'll go back and forth, and I'll watch their whole conversation, what would he do if he was here right now? I get so many tweets that have what would Brian Boitano do? What would Brian Boitano do if he was here right now? I'm like, come on, guys. There's only hundreds of ones that you can get of these, and before you're like, okay, I've heard it before.
Interesting. So, when is your cooking show coming out?
My cooking show is showing on Cooking Channel right now.
Okay.
On Sundays at 4:30. And then I have another one coming out next year.
Are you making it interactive at all in terms of incorporating folks, having people submit photos off of Instagram or anything like that, or is it just pretty much just talking about your? Okay.
Yeah, but that's a great idea for a television show. Yeah.
Okay.
Submitting. Actually, the only thing that I've done on my website is And this is, I don't know. It's a lot of my recipes are posted on my website. So if I don't have a picture, I'm like, if you make it, send in a picture because I'll post it on my website because I actually need those pictures.
Cool. All right, so Brian Boitano, thank you very much. You can find him on @Brian Boitano and brianboitano.com. Cool, thank you very much.
All right.